guys, what's up? It's me, Legit. I just want to let you know that this video is brought to you by LockPro. LockPro is one of the best additions you can have to your motorbike security, so head down to the links in the description to get your hands on one. At the moment, they're half price, under 60 quid when they're usually 109. Lastly, there's less than 24 hours till I announce the winners of who gets a free giveaway lock, so keep your eyes peeled on Instagram and on YouTube to find out if you're the lucky winner. A vigilante killer pursued a thief who stole his motorcycle, caused him to collide with a lamppost and then left him to die on the roadside. Michał Dinose has been sentenced to 10 years behind bars in relation to the death of Joshua Malloy in Newcastle earlier this year. Newcastle Crown Court was told Mr. Malloy and an associate had stolen Dinose's motorcycle from outside his home on Baldwin Avenue. The 32-year-old was alerted to the theft and, instead of contacting the police, got behind the wheel of his Vauxhall Vetra and made off in pursuit. The high-speed chase took place through the streets of Newcastle on the morning of the 5th of May, with Mr. Malloy riding as pillion passenger. CCTV footage captured Dinose driving at high speed, driving on the wrong way around roundabouts and using his vehicle repeatedly to ram the motorcycle. Eventually, the Romanian national smashed into the back of the bike, throwing the victims from the vehicle and leaving them to die on the roadside. The emergency services attended the scene, but Mr. Malloy was sadly pronounced dead at the scene. The 29-year-old motorcycle driver was taken to hospital with serious injuries but survived the horrific smash. Dinose was arrested by police hours after the collision and admitted he had pursued the men. However, he claimed that they had lost control and he didn't cause the collision. He was charged with murder but denied initially mowing down Mr. Malloy, and his case went to trial at Newcastle Crown Court. Last month, a jury found him not guilty on the charge of murder, but now Dinose of Baldwin Avenue, Newcastle, has pleaded guilty to the lesser charge of manslaughter. He had previously admitting causing serious injury by dangerous driving in relation to the injuries suffered by Mr. Malloy's associate earlier in the hearing. Now Dinose has been handed a 10-year sentence after appearing at Newcastle Crown Court for his sentencing on Wednesday, December the 16th. Detective Inspector Joanne Brooks, who led the investigation at Northumbria Police, has now condemned the actions of the killer. She said, "I have no doubt that Michał Dinose had completely lost control of his emotions and was intent on chasing down his victims. He made no attempts to alert authorities of the theft and instead tried to chase down the two men himself to get his hands back on his property." The footage demonstrates how the mindless actions of Dinose were the morning that ultimately led to Josh's death. He'd also caused serious injury of another man and put other road users' lives at risk. Regardless of the circumstances leading to Josh's death, his family has been robbed of a loved one, and I'm glad Dinose will now face a significant spell behind bars. No sentence will bring Josh back to his family, but I hope that this provides them with some closure, knowing this man will face punishment in a court of law. As well as the sentence for manslaughter, Dinose was handed a 36-month custodial sentence for causing serious injury by dangerous driving, but that will run alongside the manslaughter sentence. He was also issued with a 4-year driving ban that will begin upon his release from prison. As always, I'd love to know what you guys make of this. Drop a comment down below with your thoughts. Part of me does seem to think that Northumbria Police have made an example of this guy. I was looking at the the comments on the Facebook page, and a lot of people, if I'm honest, are pretty much anti the police here. Carl says, if you put them away for longer, then this wouldn't happen. One person said, buy that man a beer. Heather said, to be fair, the courts are far too lenient on thieves. Johnny says, you need to do a far better job, then this wouldn't happen. Blood on your hands. Keith says, the courts are to blame for numerous criminals getting off with a slap on the wrist. No wonder people are taking matters into their own hands. Another person says, I would have done exactly the same if they'd stolen my bike. Dean makes an interesting comment. He says, no mention of the rider being sentenced for dangerous driving. He was driving exactly the same way. Did he get done for theft of a motor vehicle? Two wrongs don't make a right, but the police don't exactly prioritize theft of any sort. Now, some interesting points, guys. I want to know what you think down below in those comments. Thank you for watching. As always, you've been awesome. I've been legit. I'll see you in the next one.